Hi, everybody. I'm going to take a few minutes today to talk about um, final exam part one or part A. Let me pop down here for and then Control F, and we'll find final exam. And it will be the final exam part one and the instructions. And I want to talk with you about that today on how to work through that. If you go into Moodle, you'll see when you scroll down to the very last week of class, finals week, you're going to see a number of things. First of all, you're going to see the final exam schedule for this course. I'll open it up since we're here anyway. And this will show you the days and times of my final exams. And if you're, of course, you're in BIS 1123A. And if you are, you're in the 12:30 to 1:45 Tuesday, Thursday time bracket. So your final exam will be Tuesday, the 12th from 1 to 3 p.m. If you're in section B, your final exam will be Thursday from 10:15 to 12 a.m. 12:15. Now remember, um, you don't have to be present at the final exam period. You can get your work done before the final exam period. That is your choice. I would encourage you to do the work before. We'll close this document off. Now, here are the final exam part one instructions. I'm going to open those up for you. And a pretty extensive set of instructions. And the course, and I'm going to walk you through here. The course Moodle Room and the supplemental website have a CSV file. It's over in the supplemental website. It's called How Do We Fix an App Like That? V9 Dataset CSV. It has 285 records of customer reviews of an app, of a phone app, and become familiar with the app. And so you can put those reviews into context. I provide you a link to the app and the customer reviews. There's also a PowerPoint that's at the supplemental website, and I provide you the citation for the PowerPoint as well as the name of the file, and it's this one. These again are at the supplemental website. There's a PowerPoint document. You'll want to take a look at it. Now, once you've done the first three steps, the next is to create an Access database and name it. For example, if your last name is Jones, your first name is Bob, then it would be Jones Bob Final Part 1. Then, of course, so when you're ready, you'll upload it. Now, you're going to open the, you're going to create the database, Access database, and then you're going to go back to that comma separated file that was up here in that we got in part one, step one. You'll of course want to download that to your desktop, and you're going to open that file and convert it to a Microsoft Excel file. So it's in a comma separated value CSV file, and you're going to convert it to an MS Excel file. Then you're going to import the XLS file into your Access database. Okay. And after you import the data file, it will be necessary to change the properties of at least two of the fields in order to run queries and generate reports that you'll need to produce. Then you're going to report, then you're going to, so those are the first 7 steps. Then you're going to create a report that tells me how many times the app received a rating of 5, how many times it received a rating of 1, and you're going to sort the version of the app on the basis of the newest version to the oldest. And the query you develop and the report you develop should be named Task 8. The report should indicate the average rating per version of app. Then 9, I'm down to step 9 now. So we've done 4, 5, 6. We're down to 9. You create a report that tells me how many times per version per date the title contained the word excellent. The query you develop and the report should be named Task 9. Sort the date on the most current date to least current date. Step 10, you're going to do another query and report generated from it. and name that task 10. Then you have another query and report you'll generate. You'll generate a query, then run the report off the query. Task 11. Then task 12. Task 13. And then here, very last step 14, you're interested in charting the timing of ratings. Open the MS Excel file you use to import your data and create a new worksheet and name that worksheet Task 13. Depict the rating per version by quarter for April, May, and June. Limit the analysis of those ratings, those that were highest and those that were lowest. You can complete all your tasks, upload your Access file and your Excel file at Moodle. Okay, so it's a very detailed. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to go over to the supplemental website. You're going to get this file, How Do We Fix Snap Like That, that CSV file. Okay, you're going to download it, and then you're going to import it into an Access database. Then you're going to have to make some changes to 2 of the fields so that you're going to run queries. And then you're going to run a set of queries, and then after you run the queries, run reports on those queries based on a series of tasks. And the last thing you'll do is you're going to go back into that Excel file. Remember, you had the CSV file at the supplemental website. You download it, and then you convert it to a Microsoft Excel file. You're going to create a new worksheet, and you're going to pick the rating per version by quarter for April, May, and June. And you limit analysis of ratings to those that were highest and those that were the lowest. That's really the best I can do in terms of giving an explanation. Again, the files, How Do You Fix Snap Like That? That file is over there. At the supplemental website. And here in step 2, become familiar with the app so you can put the customer reviews in a context. Here is a link to the app and some customer reviews. And then there's also a PowerPoint that gives you an introduction to sentiment analysis. And the file is, there's the name of the file. It's at the course supplemental website in the course Moodle room. I believe it's at the supplemental website. The PowerPoint will give you an intro how we perform sentiment analysis, which we'll be doing using Microsoft Access. And then I have a citation there for you to take a look at. And then after you import your file, you're going to have to change the properties of at least 2 fields in order to generate reports that you need to produce. And that's going to be up to you to find out which ones you need to change. Then starting in step 8, you're going to start to run queries and reports. Step 9, you run query and report. 10, 11, 12, 13. Then in 14, you have kind of a different little task. I have to open the MS Excel file you use to import your data and create a new worksheet and name that worksheet Task 13. That really should be task, yeah, I call it Task 13. And depict the rating per version by quarter for April, May, and June. In fact, let me show you, let me do something here for just a minute. We'll get rid of that for a second. And this task 13 right here, you really should call this that really should be task 14. Okay, so call that task 14, not 13. If you put a 13, it's in the spreadsheet, I don't care, it'll be fine. Here is the final step, and I have this in bold, bold, bold. When you have completed all tasks, and I'm going to take this and size this up right now so there is no question. When you've completed all tasks, upload your Access file and your Excel file at Moodle. Okay? That'll do it. Hope you have a good one. Take care, and I look forward to seeing your work. Again, don't forget these. You can you can complete your final before the final exam period, or one of the parts of it you have to have done before the final exam period, then the remainder during the final exam period, or you can do all the final at once and have it done and not have to be there at finals or worry about it at that time. Okay? Thanks a lot, and I'll close this off, and we're done. Have a good one.